guys, in this episode we're going to be doing the bottom stretchers and the shelf. I happen to know that on the previous one that it's 5 inches from the bottom. So what we're going to do is get a metal ruler or even a tape measure, whatever you really want to use. I think it's easiest to use one of these and just, I don't know, check. I'm pretty sure it is 5 inches, but I'll check again anyway. Yeah, it's about 5 inches there, okay. It just looked a bit big on this, but okay then. And then chop it down to the rough estimate of 5 inches. And then put it on the tripod and aim it to the top of the thing, if I can find it. There we go, up there. Come on, go over. There we go. Right. So yeah, we've got to set it to 5 inches, which is there. Get a trusty quick release clamp, put it on like that, and do the rest of the corners. So I'll get cracking with the rest of the corners and I'll speed it up, seeing as that seems to be a theme of this series, and we'll get it going. So let's do this. Okay guys, so got all the screws in, 2 on each piece, on each corner. Should hold it nice and solidly, all nice and level as well. So the next step is we've got to put a cross joint in this gap here. So I'm going to take off this table, measure the gap and cut the wood, so let's do it. Okay guys, so I've picked the timber out for the shelf there. It's all pallet wood. A quick tip that I always use is try and pick ones that have got a crack in the end, because the chances are they're oversized, so you can cut an end off and get rid of the crack, and it saves yourself throwing away a bit of wood and using a really good nice new piece. So yeah, that's just something I always try to do when I'm cutting some pallets up for a shelf or something. Just try and find one with cracks and cut the crack off the end, and if it's still long enough, then there you go, you've saved yourself using a brand new bit of wood. So yeah, I've picked out enough that go all the way across the thing. So bear in mind that you're going to put gaps in the middle. To do the gaps, I would suggest you get yourself some wedgies like these. This is what I'm going to be using. That's what I used on the last one and it done me a treat. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do again. So the next thing you're going to want to do is measure the width for the bench, which I already know, but I'll measure it again anyway, just to be sure and to show you guys. The width is, if I can get my tape measure to the right size, the width is 78 centimetres. Therefore, if we cut all these pieces 78 centimetres, they'll fit on perfectly. Another thing is try and cut around the legs. It probably worked out better on this one than it will on this one I'm making now, because I had really wide bits that fit around the 4-inch legs, but I don't have any more of them, so I'm just going to have to make do with what I've got and add an extra piece in and just put little bits like I have there. So yeah, that's just the only downside about this one compared to that one. But hey ho, so yeah, I'll mark all these pieces up and then I'll start cutting them. So let's do this thing. Okay guys, so what I've done is I've lined the bits of wood up with the end of the bench and clamped it down with a bit of wood and two of these. I don't even know what these clamps are, but a quick tip I'd give you is don't buy these ones. They're cheap and useless. They're from Screwfix. They're made by Forge Steel. They can't hold anything if you put it under pressure. The only reason this is holding is because it's at the end. So yeah, don't cheap out on these sort of clamps. Sorry I can't remember the name of them exactly, but yeah, I will. Right, so yeah, I've lined them all up and clamped it down so I can mark it out all at once. One way people cut these is by using a jigsaw. I would do that, but previous experience of me doing that is it's always gone wrong somehow or another. I mean, I've done that one and I started cutting into the joist of it. So yeah, and then it buggers your blade up, and the blades that I've got at the moment aren't too good, and the ones I've ordered haven't turned up yet. So I'm just going to line them out and come with my chop saw because that'll give me a nice straight fair cut. So yeah, I'm just going to measure this out. If I put it on a tripod it'll be easier for you to see. Like that. So I'm going to measure from the end to... In fact no, I won't even do that. Forget that. I'm going to go to the end of the bench here and put a little line to the top. Because this is rustic, and well, not really rustic, but just a bench for my own use, I'm just going to do it a bit of a cheating way. So you put a little line there, make sure these are all pushed together, otherwise you're going to have not a very straight line. So I've got my little mark there, put the square on that line, right there, get the pencil, draw along it. The square's not quite long enough, so hopefully this ruler will be. It's just a little bit short. Let's do this. Let's put that there, and that should then form a nice straight line along the bits of wood. Just like this. So yeah, that's going to be the line I'm going to cut along with the chop saw. So yeah, let's get doing that guys, and then we can attach them on. Okay guys, so I'm going to put all the pieces on and line them up now. This is a really long process, so I'm going to do the thing where I just film it and speed it up again. So yeah, this can take a while, so be ready. Okay guys, so seeing as this gap here is smaller than this, so I'm going to have to cut it. This gap is 22.5 inches, so I'm going to cut the other bits of wood to 22.5 inches and put it in that gap there. So yeah, there might be a bit of an edge left on the end, but that's only because I don't have any wood wide enough. I do have some, but then they're too short, so I'm just going to compromise and go for these. After all, it's just a private project. But yeah, as these fit in this gap really tight, I'm not going to bother using the wedges either. So yeah, that's the thing. Also, if you need to cut any more shorter, remember, try and, if there is any more with cracks on still, use those. This one's got a crack here, and this one I think has a crack, but this must be the only one I got them. So yeah, I'm going to try and cut these down to 22.5 inches and then add them on and we'll see how that goes. So let's do it guys. Hey guys, so I've got two bits cut. One goes in this side, it's right about perfect. Slightly bigger gap in this bit. If I push it right up to the edge, so I'll put it right about in the middle. Remember, if that gap is 22.5 inches, cut it a little bit smaller, just give it a little bit of leeway. In case you want to add glue or anything, but I tend to leave a gap in everything like this when I put pallet together, because it just gives things a flow to fall through if they need to. It does keep dust off, but this wood holds onto dust a lot anyway, so it really won't make much of a difference. But plus it looks a bit like decking, which I think looks quite smart. So yeah, if we just put this bit in over here. That's perfect. Right, because we've still got these corner bits here, I don't know if you can see them where you are. Yeah, you can. So because we've still got these bits, we can use the cut-offs that I have just made, these to put around, just to add a bit of quality to it. So I'll mark up for these and then I'll attach them. So let's do this. Right guys, that was a bit inconvenient that I ran out of clamps. My 4-inch ones weren't big enough and I ended up using one of these and not wanting to use the massive red one under the paper towel there and just leaving that one to dry by itself. I think it should be alright because they're only small bits of wood. But next up we've got to nail it all down. So yeah, I really should invest in some more quick grip black. I can't even talk today. What the hell is wrong with me? Quick grip clamps. So yeah, we'll get to nailing these down first. But first, I'm just going to quickly go and change the batteries in the camera because they are running a bit low. So yeah, I'll do that. And then we just got to nail it down. And I believe the bench is finished. Besides my own personal touches, such as wheels and the back bit, which I'll add in another video because this video is already long as it is. So I'm going to change my batteries in the camera and I'll get to nailing all this stuff together, guys. So I'll speak to you in a second. Bye. Okay, guys. So something I forgot to do last time when I done it. And started doing halfway through is pilot holes for the nails. As weird as it might seem, it is quite necessary in order to make the wood go in without the nail splitting. So that's what I'm going to do. I've just quickly got my pilot drill, my big bench outside, because I leave it attached to that. So I'm going to pilot in all the, or put the pilot holes in for all the nails. So I'll speed this clip up as well. Show you what it looks like when it's done. Hammer all the nails in and that'll probably be speeded up as well. So yeah, let's get going with this, guys. Okay guys, so I've done all the holes, so now I've just got to put all the nails in and my battery's dying, so whether the video cuts halfway through I don't know, but I will carry it on if it does cut out. So yeah, let's get to it, guys. Okay guys, so there is the free workbench. You didn't have to pay for the legs, the struts, the shelf at the bottom. The only thing you may have had to pay for is the board, but you might have got a reclaim board from somewhere, I don't know. Mine was a cut off from that shelf under there. So I hope you guys can follow this design. I will do a proper review on it once I've attached the wheels and the back step thing, buckles on that one there. Because obviously I do want to make it identical to this one in height and every other way, apart from the leg thickness, it will be identical. So yeah guys, this workbench was built at a cost of nothing. I hope you can do the same. Please like this video, please comment any further questions on dimensions or any questions of this bench you might have. Please subscribe. I'm going to try and be doing these sort of videos more often whilst I have no school. So maybe another, well, probably for the rest of this year I'm going to be trying to do these videos. Yeah, because I start college at the end of September, and maybe I'll have some time towards the end of the year as well due to Christmas holidays. So yeah, I'm going to be trying to do these videos more often for you guys. But yeah, this has been my free workbench. I've been Zach Hardy. This has been Zach Hardy's channel. This is the first major project I've really shown you guys, and I hope there's many more to come. So please like, subscribe, comment, request, and peace.